Hey guys, what's up? So as promised, we're gonna make another dish today. And what was I in the mood for today? Cacio e Pepe. Spaghetti cacio e pepe, which means it's very simple ingredients. It's spaghetti, black pepper, and Romano cheese, pecorino romano. It does tend to be a little salty, so if you don't like the pecorino romano, you could technically do it with Parmesan cheese, but Romano cheese is the way to go. So I've already measured out about 200 grams of spaghetti right here. I've pre-grated my Romano cheese. Always make sure you get your cheese and grate it yourself, okay? You want to use really good Romano cheese. You can always get it at, Trader Joe's if you're in California, or if there's a Trader Joe's next to you. They always carry really good Romano. They carry good Parmesan. They carry really good cheeses. Any supermarket that has a real block of Romano cheese. Any of you guys use that Kraft, that green container that had like Kraft Romano or Parmesan cheese? Raise your hand. Now use that hand and slap the shit out of your face. Don't ever use that, okay? That's disgusting. So you're gonna wanna get a nice block of Romano cheese and grate it depending on how many people are eating. I usually measure about 100 grams per person. I've got about 200 grams here just in case I decide I want some more later on because I love this stuff. It is a little salty for me, so I usually add less cheese, but we're gonna do the amount that's on here, all right? So once again, you've got your pecorino romano. Make sure you hand grate it yourself. About 200 grams, 100 grams of pasta, dry weight per person. And then you need black pepper. Now, the best pepper is if you want to get peppercorns and crush it yourself, because I like toasting my peppercorns, just toasting it in the frying pan before making the pasta. So it's always better with peppercorn. So you crush it, you don't finely grind it up. It's just nice peppercorns. But I don't have any peppercorns and we're in quarantine, so fuck it. And then that's it, 3 ingredients. So I've got my water boiling. So here we go, all right? All right, so I got my water boiling. Grab your pasta and just bloop, spiral it out like that. And always make sure your pasta doesn't stick, so kind of push it in there and then stir it. So we're gonna cook our pasta. Usually it takes spaghetti anywhere between 10 to 13 minutes to cook. I like it very al dente. I'm gonna actually stop the cooking of the pasta at about 7 or 8 minutes and then turn off the water while I then finish preparing the rest of the food. All right, so you want to turn the flame on, like a medium flame, and there's no oil, there's nothing in there. And since I don't have cracked peppercorn, I am gonna put just regular pepper. See if it toasts this way. I mean, just so you get the idea. If you have peppercorn, then go ahead and do that. Now I've got the heat on. Let's actually put it on high just for a couple minutes. You'll start to actually smell the pepper once it's cooking, and as that's happening, I'm going to turn my pasta a little bit, that way it doesn't stick. Once again, when you're making cacio e pepe, do not put salt in your water, okay? Because the pecorino romano is salty enough as it is. So, oh, I can smell that even if it's not cracked peppercorn. Nice. So, just want to kind of toast it. And when the pasta's cooked, when you've done about 7 or 8 minutes, you want to just turn the flame off. Do not get rid of the water from the pasta because you're going to be using the water from the pasta to make the sauce in your, make the cream sauce, the cheese sauce. All right, so we've been toasting this now for a couple minutes. Pasta's been cooking. So what you're going to want to do is you want to get a ladle. And you're going to want to put a ladle of the pasta bag. And it starts to bubble up like that. It means that all the wheat gluten is in there. It means you're gonna make a nice little sauce. So now it's grabbed all of the flavor from the pepper. All right. Pasta's still cooking. I have another couple minutes. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the cheese sauce. All right, so what you do is for the cheese sauce, you've got your cheese in here. Water is still boiling with the pasta. And you're gonna wanna put in a ladle of the hot boiling water in your cheese sauce, or in your cheese. And then you're going to grab a spoon and just stir it so it becomes nice and creamy. I mean, you can just throw your cheese in there if you want. I just like to pre-melt it before. There you go. Cheese is melted. My pasta's almost cooked. Let's make the pasta. All right, so we still have a medium flame on this, and the water's still bubbly and boiling. So, like I said, you don't want to drain the pasta from the water. You're gonna want to put it in, because you're gonna want some of that water afterwards if you need it. All right, I'm just gonna wanna, there we go, flip this a little bit. Grab a little tiny bit of the pasta water, like maybe a half ladle, maybe a little bit more depending on how much you need. And what's gonna happen is, I actually did a full ladle. And what's gonna happen is the pasta is gonna continue to cook with the pepper. All right, and if you don't know how to flip it, and all you need, a pair of tongs, just keep cooking it, and eventually the pasta absorbs the water. So now you've got pepper, and it's actually starting to create its own little cream from the gluten from the pasta. All right, so now it's time to put in your cheese. I use about a cup of cheese. I don't like too much cheese in mine. But technically, you can do about 2 cups. 1 cup for each 100 grams of pasta. I actually did a little bit more. I did about a cup and a half. I lied. I did about a cup and a half. So now we're going to keep cooking this a little bit more because the pasta, remember, is not cooked fully. And it's going to continue to cook. And with the extra water from the pasta that was in the cheese, you keep cooking it and you keep stirring it, it actually creates its own little cream. And I actually have some more cheese grated because I am going to put a little bit more. So now I'm going to put some fresh cheese in there. Look at that. Look how creamy it's getting. See that? Now that looks delicious. We're not done with the pepper. We're going to add a little more fresh pepper on top. And if you ask how much, honestly, I don't know. I always do it. I just eyeball it. It depends on how peppery you want it. So I'm just going to get a pinch with my finger. Throw it on there. Actually, I'm going to do 2 pinches because I like it a little extra peppery. There you go. Now look how creamy that is. And all the water has now evaporated and become a nice little cream. Look at that. All right, we're going to turn this off. Continue to stir this. There you go, Cacio and Pepe. All right, let's put it on the plate. Let's see if I can do this without, nope. All right, fuck it. Put it in a plate. I mean, you would normally put it in a bowl. Shit. And we'll splatter everything all over the place. All right, so we're gonna put a little bit here. I'm gonna take you guys to my table and we're gonna have a taste. All right, here we are. Cacio and Pepe. Let's see what it tastes like. I'm sure it tastes good. But... And of course I use my spoon because I'm Italian. I don't care. I like to roll it up nicely. I don't like it like splattering all over when you're trying, especially when it's hot. That's too big. I don't have a big mouth. Shut up. Whoever's gonna say that, shut the hell up. And I have a big mouth. All right. That's hot. Ooh, that's really good. Very, very nice. Very good. Oh, I want some more. All right, so I'm gonna make this short because I'm gonna go eat. Anyway, so this is Cacio and Pepe. If you guys have any requests or anything like that, just put it in the comments. Email me, or not email me, but like, you know, private message me. But if you have any special requests on any Italian dishes, put it in the comments. I'm gonna also start making more vegan and vegetarian dishes as well. Yes, I'm still vegan, not 100% anymore. I am about 95% vegan, so I will eat vegan all week, and then maybe on a Sunday, maybe once a week, maybe every other week, I'll have some cheese, I'll have some meat or something like that, or fish, just because I do miss it. I'm gonna be honest with you, I do miss it. But I do enjoy eating vegan. I do enjoy how I feel. So that one time, that one little meal is really not gonna screw anything up. So, but if you have any special requests for any Italian dishes or any dishes, just let me know, and then I'll make them, and then I will put a shout out to whoever made that special request. So anyway, buon appetito. And no, I don't have any wine. I know somebody says, you need some wine. Yeah, I know I need some wine, but I didn't buy any wine. I don't really drink a whole lot of wine. I know, I suck as an Italian, but I do have my water. And I'm gonna drink some water today just because tomorrow I have to work. Even if I'm quarantined at home, I do teach online classes and I do still train online. So with that said, you guys should come take a class. Just go to my website, fitnessisart.com, and click on classes, and it's only 10 bucks, and there's my little advertisement plug. Anyway, love you guys. Buon appetito.